Hello there and welcome back to the colony with Man and the Ants. Today we are taking a quick look at Desert Bus, as you can see. So Desert Bus is a remake of an old game which you may have heard of, we'll get to that in a second. It was conceptualized by Penn & Teller. It has been, it has been published by Gearbox Software, bizarrely, which may seem a bit weird if you know what the game is, and developed by Dinosaur Games. So I have spent a little bit of time on this when I was just basically not recording stuff. So basically, I know the general stuff. So we have a pen, which you can write the word pen with, like that, and then you can do a little smiley face. A little smiley face, beautiful. This is how you exit the game. This over here, it kind of does tell you. This is the multiplayer option. The game does support multiplayer, which again, if you know the game, might surprise you. This has got a name on it, just up there, look. It's the right eye, isn't it, in this? Yes. You can see the name up there, so we will clock in, and we will start Desert Bus, which is a Desert Bus driving simulator. I'm going to have to reset my view, that's better. So, this is our bus. Here it is. We have a steering wheel that you can control by grabbing it and going it. The left stick is the forward and go buttons. You can open the door to let people on, and you can close the door once people are on. But there are no people. So the left trigger goes, and we are off. We have started our bus driving career. So this is the bus. It tops out at 45 miles an hour. And as you might be able to tell, the bus is a bit old and crap, and it pulls ever so slightly to the right. So you have to constantly recorrect its direction. It's a desert bus driving simulator, so you're driving through the desert, as you can see. There is one road. That road is perfectly straight from beginning to end. It simulates you driving from, I think, Tucson to Las Vegas. I think. My geography is not great, so I may have got that wrong. But basically, it's about it's like a 350-mile journey, I think, and it'll take about 8 hours to complete at full speed. Going at full speed, it'll take about 8 hours. And this is the game. This is it. As you can see, or as you can hear, there is a lovely little bit of voiceover from Penn Teller himself, giving an interview talking about the actual game itself and how it originally came about and how it come to be published by Gearbox as well.
He writes on, well, I guess Mom is his show. He created that show. And we're on Letterman.
So, summarize what he's saying. The game was developed originally, was it an Atari game or something like that? It's an old school game. It was originally developed as a bit of an answer to people like Janet Reno who were saying if you play violent video games you become violent. So they said about Desert Bus. So we'll listen to Penn for a little bit.
And the idea was for Janet Reno, we would give you a chance to actually learn what it would be like to drive a bus.
Sort of like this.
360 miles from Tucson, Arizona.
What's Tucson? Cool.
Las Vegas, Nevada. 45 miles per hour maximum speed.
As you can see,
it takes 8 hours to drive it.
It does.
If you do it right.
If you do it right.
There's a little bit of a pull to the right. It's not glamorous, it's not pretty, it's not exciting. It's real. And we put this out, and I think a bug hits the windshield at one point, like 4 hours in. You just drive.
And that's it. You just drive.
To the right. And if you go off the road, it just overheats, and then you get towed back in real time. And you get
I didn't know that.
For doing an 8-hour shift. So, mind-numbingly real. I should also point out that you can open and close the door of the bus, but no one's in any of the bus stops. You can't get on. No one gets on. No one gets off. You just drive the bus.
You just drive the bus for 8 hours. That is the game.
Well, first of all, desert bus.
When I went to download it, I did take a quick look at these Steam reviews, and they were quite funny, because a lot of people are obviously in on the joke. They know what they're getting into. They know what Desert Bus is. It's got a bit of a history behind it. A lot of people know about it. Some people clearly weren't particularly aware of what it was, and they're just there in the reviews just going like, I don't get it. I think the game's broken. It just didn't. It's just you just drive, but the bus doesn't even go straight. I think it might be broken. Which was quite funny. Oh, there's a dude on the bus. Hey dude, how's it going? So the game does support multiplayer, as you can see. So some guys just joined my bus journey where we are going to drive. We've been going for 4 minutes so far. So 7 hours, 56 minutes to go.
Desert Bus for Hope. And
Oh.
they raise money for Child's Play.
7 hours, 56 of this.
It's a charity.
Hey dude, how's it going? Two-handed wave, sweet. Woo woo.
And they started driving Desert Bus for charity for
So yeah, I don't know how many multiplayer people it supports.
picking up those points.
I would kind of hope you can just fill the bus with them. That would be quite awesome.
And
Aside from that, I guess they just have to look out the window and watch me drive. So as boring as it is being a bus driver, being a passenger
that and wanted to put
is a whole different ball game.
Desert Bus 2.0 VR version.
I'm assuming it doesn't really have
So we bought the bus
voice support, as I haven't heard the dude say anything yet.
to this. They're going to be using it on the bus.
And I think he might have died.
This will be the first thing you'll hear on your radio.
I think he might have died.
And they bought the bus.
And he's gone. That's what happened. So there you go. That is pretty much everything the game has to offer. Then
Been going, what, 5-10 minutes?
we've been going 5 minutes, Pen. 5 minutes.
Pretty much 8 hours still to go.
Well, 7 hours 55.
Radio's not going to get that good a reception. Eddie also had other ideas that we turned down for his
Oh, okay.
simulators. Yeah, paraphernalia. He wanted to do toll collector. You an 8-hour shift as a toll collector. Portrait sitter, which I thought was a really good one. You sit, have your portrait drawn, and bird watcher, which I rejected bird watcher as being way too interesting. Because you don't make money bird watching, you know. No.
No, what if you can?
Well, you probably got that.
So it's like photographers?
You probably got 355 miles to go.
Yeah, I guess so.
A little bit. And we got it really accurate.
Do you think you will accomplish Janet Reno's suggestion?
Well, the question is, someone who does Desert Bus,
Yeah,
would then be prepared to drive a Desert Bus.
I see.
No.
No.
Much like
Oh, hello. There's my name. Cool.
she doesn't like, you're not qualified to use a weapon. You don't know how to load a gun or...
I don't. He's not wrong there.
Guns run. You know how guns run?
I have never fired a weapon.
You have to load them and stuff. So you don't know how to do any of the stuff you see.
So I have heard that the radio is... I'm going to leave this about here, but I have heard the radio is quite entertaining to listen to. I've heard that it's got about
Flying in a commercial airliner.
about 8 hours, not 8 hours. It's got at least half an hour of content. So if you do have VR, this is a free thing. I don't think anything else does anything.
Movie where they're trying to get out of
No, nothing else does anything. It is a free download. So if you do have VR, it may be worth, particularly if you're into pen and tally, you want to hear a bit of the history about the game and how it came about, maybe worth jumping in and just having a listen, treating it as a bit of a
Would you pick? I don't think
relax simulator radio, something just to chill out to if you got a half hour to kill. It might go on longer than that, I don't know. It's just that someone in the review said there was about a half hour of decent radio stuff.
Given to the
You do have a horn.
capacity from this bus?
It's a terrible horn, but you have a horn. That's the other thing you have. So you have a door that opens, you have a horn, you have an accelerator, which goes at 45 miles an hour, and then you have a bus which veers to the right. And it's this for 8 hours. 8 hours. I've been going for 8 minutes, and I think I might have dragged this out a bit too long, really.
very accuracy.
So really, I just wanted to show you what Desert Bus was all about. It may be that you've seen people talking about it as it's come out, and you were wondering what it actually is. It may be you've heard what it is, and you just wanted to see if it actually is like that, and it is. This is genuinely it. It's genuinely the same as it was when it was released as an old game as well. It was just 8 hours of driving in a basically straight line. So there you go. If you want to have a bus driving simulator where you go in a straight line and you have to slightly steer to the left for 8 hours, oh, there's a treat in there for you. So I'm going to leave that there then. I hope that's been enlightening in some way. What we'll do is we will drive off-road and just see what happens if we do go off-road. Got a really unrealistic turn-in circle, that's fine. Oh. Oh, I can't. Is there a reverse? Do I reverse?
I've only watched others play.
Oh. There we go. Being pulled back onto the road.
I don't think I made the duration of a trip.
So then
8 hours in a bus.
you get towed back to the beginning in real time. So we've been going for 9 minutes, just hit 10, so we'd have about 9.5 minutes now of being pulled backwards, back to the beginning, where we'd start this again. This is everything the game has to offer. Maybe, if Penn has had the full version completely recreated in VR, maybe after 4 hours, a bug will hit the windshield. Maybe. That might be something that happens. That would be something to see, wouldn't it? So I hope you've enjoyed this little look at Desert Bus. I really hope that there are some people who didn't really know what it was and are a little bit surprised at what it is. As I say, it does also support non-VR as well, so you don't even need a VR headset. There's a tumbleweed. Hello, that's new. So, if you are a bit of a Penn and Teller fan, or a Penn fan in particular, I guess, and you wouldn't mind listening to him talk about the game for however long he goes on for it, maybe worth downloading. It is free. Grab it on Steam. There'll be a link in the description. Grab it, come in, have a bit of a drive for half hour, listen to Penn talk about the game. That'd be quite interesting. If I get time, I will actually come back just to listen to the whole interview. That's the word I was looking for. Listen to the whole interview, because, yeah, it might be quite interesting to learn a bit of the history about it. Or I might see if I can find an audio download for it and put it on my phone, so I don't have to play the game for half hour. If you do manage to complete it, if you do the 8-hour journey, I'm assuming there'll be an achievement for that. If you do that, add me on Steam, Man of the Antz, tell me, drop it in the comments and let me know, and I will check it out, because I want to see people who have done this. It must be... There are people who will definitely do it, because it will be a rare achievement as well. So people who will definitely do it because it's a rare achievement. So if you do it, let me know. That's hell of a commitment to the game. If you have enjoyed this little quick look at the exciting world of Desert Bus, please do click the like button. That would be quite appreciated. I would enjoy that. You don't have to, but it'd be nice. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We are well over, I keep saying well over, we are just over 1,000 subs now, which is amazing. So I'll be saying this in all the videos this week, and this will just come within that same week barrier. But thank you so much to everyone who's ever watched, liked, commented, subscribed, chatted to me in the streams, watched the live streams. Thank you so much to all of you. Without you, this would be a much more boring activity, hobby, whatever it is. It'd be a lot more boring without you guys along for the ride. So thank you so much to everyone who's been here for the last year. It's been amazing. I hope to keep it up for another year if I can. Another year? For as long as I can. I'm going to be doing this for years. I don't know why I said that another year if I can, like I've got some terminal disease, or I'm gonna plans to stop in like 8 months. That's not the case. Don't take that away from that. I'm going to be doing this for years if I can, and I'm really looking forward to what else is going to happen on the channel. So yeah, thank you to everyone who's helped me get this far. It's been amazing. And it is also the year anniversary of the channel this week as well. So on Monday the 4th of December, that will be 1 year this channel's been going. 1 year since the first Planet Coaster video was uploaded. That is amazing as well. So thank you to everyone who's been here. I will leave it there. Thank you very much for joining me.
I'm not aware. Okay, the cane toads.